in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane!
Hey Siri, explain Tenet.
Tenet means a principle or belief, especially one of the main principles of a religion or philosophy.
What? What is up, guys, and welcome back to another review. And boy, is this quite an exciting one, as this is a review on a movie that's been talked about quite a bit in the past months, and that is Tenet, which is directed by Christopher Nolan and stars John David Washington, and it's about, with one word, Tenet. In fighting for the survival of the entire world, a protagonist journeys through a twilight world of international espionage on a mission that will unfold in something beyond real time. Alright, now with all that done, Joker, start this review for us.
And here we go.
Alright, so going into this movie, I was really excited. I mean, as some of you guys probably know, this was my most anticipated movie for the rest of this year, at least for the movies that are still probably going to come out. And I mean, I really liked the trailers. The last one I absolutely loved, and definitely for me was probably the best trailer of 2020. I absolutely loved that trailer. It was awesome, had me hyped. I was good to go. I was like, oh yeah, let's do this. Christopher Nolan? Yeah. Okay, so what did I think about it? It was okay. Now, to me, this movie, hands down, is probably the most confusing Christopher Nolan movie. I mean, it took a couple of Tenet explained videos for me to finally grasp of all that happened in Tenet, which I don't really think is always a bad thing for a movie to be confusing. If anything, a confusing movie sticks in the audience's head probably more than a non-confusing movie, because we as an audience want to know what we just watched, and it creates conversation. I mean, just look at a recent movie with I'm Thinking of Ending Things. That's definitely a pretty good example of that. Now, the action sequences are really cool in this movie. I mean, as you guys saw in the trailer, the action sequences were definitely a lot of fun. And I don't know if it's because I haven't been to a movie theater in 6 months, and because I've been watching a bunch of movies at home, but I'm telling you, right when this movie started, I just thought to myself, boy, is this a loud movie. But I kind of got used to it as the film went on. I kind of remember feeling the same way with Dunkirk, but man, oh man, is this a loud movie at the start. I thought I was going to go deaf by the end of the movie. The score by Ludwig Göransson is good. It definitely feels a lot like Hans Zimmer, who did not do the score this time around for Christopher Nolan, apparently because he was busy doing Dune. The cast members all do a really good job in this movie, and to me, I felt like Robert Pattinson looked more like Bruce Wayne in this movie than he did in the Batman trailer. Now, I felt the main weakness of this film is that I wasn't really emotionally attached to the characters, and maybe when I watch this movie a second time around, because I probably will whenever that is, maybe I'll have more of an attachment to these characters, maybe because I figured out all the shenanigans that happens in this film. But as far as the first time around goes, I just didn't really have much of that emotional attachment to them. And they weren't as entertaining as, let's say, another Christopher Nolan movie that it could also be a little tricky to understand, with Inception.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
But overall, I thought Tenet was okay. The performances are all good. The action sequences are a lot of fun to watch. And the score, again, like I said, is very reminiscent of Hans Zimmer. I just felt the main weakness of this film is that I wasn't really emotionally attached to any of the characters. With that said, leave a comment down in the comment section below of what you think of Tenet if you have seen it, and don't forget to like and subscribe because that is very important. You can also follow me at The Kid Critic on Instagram, and as always in every single video, look out for the next video or review, and peace.